Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new Skyrim series. So, I'm not sure exactly what I'm calling this series yet, but we're going to be playing Skyrim. As you can see, I already have a character created who I will tell you a bit more about in a minute. But first of all, let's talk about this series. So, if you watched the last series, then, and if you haven't been living under a rock, then you'll know that there is a whole load of new content for Skyrim. Obviously, they released the Anniversary Edition, very controversial, because it's essentially just added a whole load of mods that, as far as I understand, you could download for free previously anyway. So I don't particularly understand that, but for me, having the convenience of just paying 20 quid for an upgrade, the convenience of doing that instead of having to install mods and stuff myself is easier to me. And it also added fishing and survival mode. So survival mode, we are not on survival mode. And I'll talk about that in a little bit. And fishing, I have no idea what I'm doing with the fishing. But basically, this series is just going to be me playing through all the new Creation Club content because I haven't touched any of it yet. Obviously, we, saw a few things, got a few letters and stuff in the previous playthrough with Finria. But yeah, I wanted to just thoroughly do them all because I'm then going to do a 100% series. And of course, I want to include the Creation Club stuff in the 100% series, but I currently don't know much about it. So I wanted to kind of just record me doing the Creation Club stuff first, and then we can do everything in the 100%. So, that's what we're going to be doing. We're not going to be doing anything else in this playthrough, we're just going to be doing the Creation Club stuff. I don't know about the fishing, because there's actually quite a lot of fishing quests, but I had a very quick go at that, and it is boring as fuck. It just is. So, I might have a look, I might do it, but not put you guys through having to sit and watch me fish for 30 minutes. I don't think anyone wants to see that. So I might do it just to say I've done it, but yeah, I'm not sure about the fishing. And in terms of survival mode, I tried it. I tried so hard to like it. I really did. But one thing that I hate is that it reduces your carry weight. So you can see we have 300 carry weight, but it cuts that in half, I think. So you only have 150 carry weight. And carry weight is already a problem for me. I honestly wish that they just gave you an unlimited pocket, And I know that's unrealistic, but do you know what else is unrealistic? Being able to do this. You can't shoot fire from your hands in real life. There's no dragons in real life. It's a fantasy RPG. I should be able to have an unlimited pocket if I want to. So yeah, the fact that it's, it severely reduced my carry weight even more was an absolute no-go for me. But then also, I know some people like the idea of role-playing with eating and sleeping, but that to me, it didn't really add anything. It was just a chore. And also the you get cold thing was just super annoying because you have to prioritize warmth over everything else. And so, I don't even think it would be possible in a really hard difficulty because you die to, you can't even go to Winterhold without freezing to death. It's ridiculous. So yeah. We're not doing survival mode. I may try and really get into it and do a separate survival mode playthrough, but for now, we're just going to do all the Creation Club content. So, I know we've been talking a while, but it's important that we have the setup. So, let me introduce you to our character. So, as you can see, we are playing a Khajiit. I've never played a Khajiit before, but yes, this is our Khajiit. She is called Ikaji. Cringe, I know. I spent a long time on her name because I literally could not think of a name that I liked. I went through so many name generators. But yes, Akaji is her name, kind of lore friendly. And she is interested in gold, wealth, collecting shiny things above all else, and just generally accruing things, but also in accruing power, political power, because that's likely to get her treasure and things. And yeah, she's definitely not opposed to murder. As you can see, she's wearing the Dark Brotherhood garb. Basically, to set this playthrough up, I've gone through and I did the main quest up until you get all 3 Unrelenting Force shouts. So, I did Bleakfall's Barrow, Ustengrav, etc. Got all those shouts, met Delphine, killed a couple of dragons, and I also briefly started the Dark Brotherhood just to get us some gear. Honestly, I would really like to change this gear because it just doesn't really suit her, I don't think. It suits her character because, as you can see from the arrows on her back, we are going to be doing archery just for ease's sake, honestly. Because and it, cue all of the stealth archer jokes, but yeah, archery, stealth archery is easily the most powerful build in the entire game, easily. Nothing even comes close. You could argue sneak daggers is also pretty good, but yeah, archery is pretty much unmatched, and this playthrough is not about, it's just about doing the content, and so I just wanted something that was easy to get going. So that's what we're doing. We have a level up, so I think we're level 10 currently. You can see I've already put a couple of perks into, sneak and archery, etc. That's not going to be the main point of this Let's Play. I will have to kind of go off camera in between episodes and level up, because I was having a look. I've made like a big list of all of the Creation Club stuff, and some of them require you to be like, I think one of them particularly had a level requirement of 46, which is obviously pretty up there, and some of that will happen naturally, but yeah, I might have to do a bit of grinding, so I'll do some other guilds and stuff off camera. I'm not going to show it because this playthrough isn't about that. I just kind of want to show my first reactions to the new content. So, we've been talking for 6 minutes, so we're going to get into it. Obviously, I don't particularly know exactly where to go, but I do, from our previous playthrough with Finria, know that if we go to Riften, actually also, by the way, I've activated all of the main cities and like gotten the, opening scenes out of the way for all of the main cities, so, because, this playthrough isn't about that, so I did that. So yeah, if we go to Riften, and we enter the Ratway, then I know that there's going to be at least one quest there. Oh, hi.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
Oh look, there's a courier. Yeah, we're not going to be doing this, so, I haven't noticed any vampire menace.
You're not paying attention then.
Yeah, we're not doing this, so let's just run through this dialogue.
That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawn Guard. Ha!
Okay.
Isran's going to like you.
Oh.
That's something I'm supposed to deliver.
At Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften.
I've been looking for you.
Decide if you're Dawn Guard
Okay.
material.
Let's see. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay, I also have actually a couple of letters in my inventory already. You can see Eltras's note because I've already been to Markar. I've got a couple of letters which I believe some of them are Creation Club, so I haven't even read these letters. The only thing you missed in terms of me receiving them is just the courier coming up to me exactly like he did there and saying, hey, I've got something for you. Here it is, got to go. And that's it, that's all you missed. There was no unique dialogue or anything, and I haven't even opened these letters yet, so yeah, we will do that at some point. But the first thing I want to do is go into the Ratways, because I know there's a quest that starts as soon as you kind of enter the door. And I also know there's one over here. I think as soon as you walk up to the palace. Maybe? That's what happened with Finria, but I'm thinking it might have been dialogue we overheard, actually. Yeah. But yeah, as soon as you go to the Ratway, there is a quest. I wanted to start the Thieves Guild to kind of get us set up better, but obviously I didn't want to miss out on the beginning of this quest. So, we're going to be starting. I know it was a long intro, but yes, look, if we go down to the Ratway... Excuse me? What on earth was that noise? Oh, I think it's the blacksmith, actually, yeah. Anyway, you can see there's this public notice, which of course was not there before the Creation Club edition. So, let's read it. Warning, stay out of the Ratway. It has come to our attention that some misguided citizens have been venturing into the Ratway late at night. To complicate matters, others have seen fit to spread rumours of their disappearance, stirring up talk of ghosts and phantoms haunting the sewers. We would remind you that the Ratway is not a safe place for commoners, and any talk of ghosts is nothing more than tavern gossip. We will investigate the matter shortly, but in the meantime, take heed and do not enter the Ratway. The Riften Guard. Well... I'm going to enter the Ratway. So yes, we did briefly see this in Finria's playthrough, but I didn't read that or anything. And yeah, we are definitely going to be doing this. As far as our setup goes, we've just got an Ancient Nord bow. I would like some upgrades, but I wanted to get this playthrough going. So, I know for a fact there's going to be a couple of guys here.
They'd skin us alive if they...
I'm not really sure how strong we are at the moment. Oh, that's decent damage, decent. I think we have a pretty cool ring that increases our archery damage. And of course we're also wearing the Dark Brotherhood hood, which also increases our bow damage. Although what's interesting is that I'm wearing the cowl with the mask, but I think because she's a Khajiit, it doesn't cover her face, which is interesting. So even if you wear the one with the mask, it doesn't cover their face. I guess that's just a Khajiit anatomy thing. Oh, talking about upgrades, Orcish bow. Nice. Let's honestly probably switch over to that right now. This is 18, I did enchant it. Or Orcish bow is 23. Okay, I'll enchant that off camera, but yeah, we'll stick with the Ancient Nord for now, before I enchant the other one. But yeah, nice. Upgrade already. Man, I can't wait until we get the sneak roll. soon. So yes, we've all done the rat way a million times, I'm sure. We're not actually going to be heading into the, what do you call it? Oh my god, how many times have I been to this place? the Ragged Flagon. Oh my god, how the hell did I forget that? I've done the Thieves Guild like 50 times. So yeah, that'll take us straight up to the Ragged Flagon. But we are going to go this way. I do not remember exactly where the ghost was, but yes, obviously from that notice, we're looking for a ghost. There's a trap on this door that we're going to lockpick. I've been doing pretty good with the lockpicking in this playthrough, but obviously as soon as I've started recording, it's gone to shit. Is there a man through here? I think there's a man through here, isn't there? Or am I wrong? I am wrong. Wait, is this usually here? I don't know. The thing is, I don't actually usually explore the rat way all that much. I just kind of, you know, because I've been through here so many times, I just, you know, get in and get out, and I don't really pay attention too much anymore. So I don't really remember exactly what was here before and what is new. Oh, hi. You're oblivious as all hell, aren't you? Well, I'll have your tail, thank you very much. And, wow, you're incredibly perceptive, Gian the Fist. And I will also be taking that really cool unique item. Oh my god. That I know you have. Yes, Gloves of the Pugilist. Unarmed strikes do 10 additional damage, which is always very useful in brawls. Yeah, that bear trap actually scared the crap out of me. It's too dark in here to see them, that's the problem. Oh wow, look at this little alchemy area. Yeah, man, I really have not been down here in quite a long time. So, let's just keep moving through the rat way, and oh, would you look at that? That looks like a ghost to me, don't you think? I should actually activate this quest, shouldn't I? I don't know why Miscellaneous is activated. Yes, a soul divided. I've heard rumours about a ghostly apparition that has been haunting the Ratway in Riften. I should investigate the area and see if I can learn more. Well, find the ghost. This looks like the ghost to me, don't you think? Ghostly apparition. I can pickpocket her, apparently. And she's gone into the Guardian Vault. Okay. Ah, Salonius's confession. I don't know who this is, but they are dead. This is Velonius, but the journal said Salonius, so I assume they're different people? But I'm not sure. Let's read it. 7th of Morningstar, 4th era, 171. My son, I do not have long for this world, but before the winter night embraces me, I would confess a great regret that has burdened my heart for many years. Long ago, my brethren and I were commissioned to hunt down and ensnare a dark and powerful renegade captain, a man who, once a proud soldier, had become corrupted by a powerful artifact and turned to great darkness of deed. We fulfilled our commission, but not without great cost, for I alone managed to survive the encounter. But in the many years that have followed this venture, I have often wondered if our deed in ensnaring him was equally evil. For with our combined enchantments we have bound him to an eternity of misery, for we bound him to the guardianship of the very thing that drove him insane, the artifact, a powerful weapon that now, despite his yearning for it, he cannot yield while he lives. It is a cruel fate for a once great man, for he was just that until grief and anger laid him bare to such utter corruption and malice. That story is a sad tale indeed. But now, these many years on, my heart sees the truth, and I would undo that which was done and free him from his misery. But alas, it is too late for me to take on such a quest. Therefore I pray that you, my son, will do this task in my stead. I beg you, as a father's last wish, seek him out and set him free. Your father, Salonius. Right, so Salonius was obviously this guy, Velonius's father. Yeah, who he stripped. Sorry about that, but I need it more than you do. So yes, the ghost went through here, the Guardian Vault. Oh man, There's also a skeever here. Pets of Skyrim, yes. That requires a key. Okay, oh, an empty skooma bottle. I'm going to take those. We are a Khajiit after all. I don't know if we're going to really do skooma. So, I think it compels me to kind of, continue exploring the right way. But I think we're just going to jump into this. So let's open the Guardian Vault. And everything from here on out is completely blind. I see a ghostly man who I assume is the man that the journal was talking about. So I guess we need to free him. And, because Valonius couldn't, I'm not exactly sure how he died. Oh, Guildmage's last words. Oh, wow, so many journals. Yeah, and I assume get whatever this artifact is as well. Let's read that note. Guildmage's last words. I am done. My wounds are too deep, and so I have chosen to remain and lock this area. All I can do is pray that Salonius made it out and sealed this dreaded place shut forever. At least then my death will not be in vain. So he's clearly one of the people that went with him that died, obviously. And through here, we have... Look at this, it's it's like the Ragged Flagon. The cistern, in the Thieves Guild, but they've, changed it. Follow the ghost, investigate the vault. Okay, so we've completed following the ghost. What is this? Activate barrier. Is that what I think it is? I don't want to say it in case I'm wrong, but I think I know what that is. A magical barrier blocks your way. Okay, so we can't open it. It's like a visible invisible wall, if you know what I mean. Okay, so yeah, I guess we need to, we either need to find a note, or find another ghost, or, follow something else. Okay. So we have a door over here. This door is controlled by magic. Okay, is there anything... I know that because these are Creation Club things, they're probably going to be kind of a little, slightly a higher caliber of puzzle. Salonius' Journal Volume 3, there we go. Yes, marginally more difficult than the average Skyrim puzzle. 22nd of Morningstar, 4th Era, 131. What was done cannot be undone. We did what we set out to do, and our commission was fulfilled, but at such a horrid cost for all of us. Together we endeavoured to lay a trap here with the aid of the inhabitant smugglers and ensnare him. Knowing something of his past, we brought with us the remains of his dear departed wife. That's messed up. Hoping that this alone would lure him into our grasp. Our plan worked, but something went horribly wrong. Perhaps it was a mishap of our magic, or the deeper magic of the weapon he wielded. I know not which with any certainty. All I know is that for some reason our enchantment caused his being to divide, and we suddenly found ourselves caught in a battle with 3 where there had once been 1. But with great effort we managed to separate and contain these divisions within the chambers of this vault. But this was a small victory, if any at all, for I have yet to determine the true cost of it. I know not how many of my guild survived the deed, for I cannot break the seal to these doors without undoing all that we have achieved. All I can do is await their return and pray. There is at least some comfort in knowing that our foe can no longer wield his blade, for he and the magical shield are one. He is bound to it. He is now both its prisoner and its guardian. 23rd of Morningstar, 4th Era, 131. Alas, our casualties were too high, for although we have trapped him here in this vault, it is now clear to me that only I and one other may live to tell this tale. However, there is no time to grieve the loss of our guild, for we must seal this place shut and report to the council at once. They must be informed of what has happened here. My colleague is severely wounded, but hopefully he has strength yet to assist me, for we must not fail. And obviously, his strength did fail him, because that was the other guy that we found dead. This lovely arcane enchanter there. So yes, we've obviously got these 3 doors, so I'm guessing that we need to, go in to each one, kill the guy in each one, and another guild mage with just some bone meal. And killing him, all 3 times will therefore dissolve the magical barrier. Oh, this door is open. Oh. Or is this the one we came from? No, I think this is a new place, isn't it? I think. Yeah, it definitely is. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. So, the thing is, I kind of want to see if they have any dialogue, but also... Yeah, let's see if they have dialogue. Hi. I'm not going to, but yeah, defeat the Guardian. I also have no idea who the hell that ghost was at the top. Was that the other person we were following? I guess they were maybe the guild mage that died. I'm not sure. Oh, shield bash. That's cool. That's cool. This guy is actually relatively strong. Oh. Oh, I see. Also, that closed behind me, which is creepy. Defeat the Guardian, investigate the North Chamber. I see, yes. So we are indeed going into every single chamber, and we got to kill this guy essentially 3 times. So yeah, this is... by the way, I think it looks a bit different in this game, but I'm pretty sure that weapon in the middle is Dusk Fang, Dawn Fang. Ooh, search Smuggler. Ooh, look at this. There's like 5 quests in one. It's so cool. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's Dusk Fang, Dawn Fang, which you obviously from Oblivion. You get it from Zedelian when you in the Shivering Isles, which is really cool. Easily, honestly, my favorite DLC ever. That was an amazing DLC, and I really love Oblivion. Can we get up there? I don't think we can. Oh yeah, wait. Can we? We could whirlwind sprint, couldn't we? Yeah, we can. If we jump up here, jump up here, you did this a minute ago, and then we can, if we go into our shouts, we can whirlwind sprint, and there we go. And now we can go up here. I'm not sure if we really meant to go up here. I don't know if there's anything up here. Ah, yes indeed there is, yes. So I guess if you don't have whirlwind sprint, then you probably can't get up here. I mean, you can probably finagle it somehow, or just use the console, I guess, but... Yes indeed. Who is this? Just a skeleton. Ah, gold. Guild Mage's note. And some other cool stuff. I'll take all of your potions. You won't be needing them anymore. I didn't mean to take that, but never mind. And in this chest, you also have some cool stuff. Cool. Barrel, lavender, knapsack. Also some cool stuff, which I will take all of. And let's read that note. Guild Mage's note. How could this have happened? Our plan should have worked. But who could foresee that this weapon would interfere with our simple enchantments? And now we have become ensnared in our own trap. What is this weapon, and what does it herald? Which is interesting, because if it is... I believe it is Dusk Fang, Dawn Fang. It looks a little bit different. Is that... Oh, look at that! Look, there's a... Look, it's like... So we got some, like, parkour here. I'm actually not even sure if we can do this. I'm going to quick save just in case this wastes a whole lot of time, but I think... Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, the thing is, Skyrim's jump button is awful. So it's not very easy to do, like, some parkour. But yeah, there we go, we got up here. So what is in this chest? So just some more treasure and... Oh, another smuggler. Interesting. Yeah, what was that other smuggler's note, by the way? Old smuggler's note. Damn these mages with their magic. Things were good here. Life was sweet and profits were aplenty before the boss agreed to help these fools with their trap. This venture will cost us the shirts off our backs, I'll wager. Cost you quite a lot more than that, I'd say. Yeah, look at that, a little parkour thing. That's cool. You don't see that. Oh, you don't see that at all in Skyrim, actually. Skyrim doesn't really lend itself to jumping very well. It's not really a jumping. Whoa! Okay, so this is green now. It still blocks the way. So yeah, this door's open now. So yeah, it's going to be a, you know, like a waved thing. Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure it's Dusk Fang, Dawn Fang, but I'm also not sure why that means that the weapon, like, corrupted this guy, because as far as I'm aware, it does not have any corruptible abilities. As far as I know. Okay, so that was the other ghost. I'm not sure exactly who that is yet. But we've got... So that's the guy we need to kill. I don't know who that is, though. She looks kind of young. Kind of like a... Like an adolescent or something? I mean, that's not a thing in Skyrim, but... Excuse me? Do we have to, like, aggro him before we can kill him? I assume we need to kill him, right? Yeah! Okay, so I guess you just have to get close enough. Yeah, you can't see us. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Oh no, he's dead. Cool. Investigate the East Chamber. Yes. So, but what else is in here? Because I'm assuming there's going to be some other stuff. Wow, we have a lovely torture chamber in here. Torn Smuggler's Note. Oh man, so many notes. So many notes. Yeah, these guys clearly did not fare very well. And the human heart, well, it'll be useful for alchemy, I guess. And yeah, man, look at this. This is so fleshed out. I can't believe this is like a mod. I mean, it's not a mod. Wait, what was that? That was like a spell tome. Yeah, spell tome raised zombie. And let's read the note while we're here. I can't resist him. Those eyes, those terrible eyes, so full of anger, fear, and remorse. The only escape is death. Dark, so what is the insinuation is that like they killed themselves or just gave up? I'm not sure. Is it? Yep. Whoa, Veric Tillwald. Excuse me. I was like, I saw him sat down and I'm like, he's totally gonna get up. Yeah, just a gun. Who the hell is Veric Tillwald? Oh my god, this is getting juicier by the minute. We haven't heard that name yet. So many names. Read of Crossed Daggers. It's not a skill book because it's not valued at anything. Iron Dagger of Souls and Veric's Note. I met Seychelle Betharian on a Morndas outside the docks in the rain. Should have taken it as a sign. We'd done business before, she and I, smuggling black soul gems, corpses, the kind of dark and dishonest things that would make grown men sleep in pairs. But this was different. This was big. The sword she gave me was like nothing I'd ever seen. Teeth like a slaughterfish, and blood-red gem in the center, I said. It must have been one of a kind. That's when she smiled and told me there was another. My job was to swap them. We sealed the venture with a coin of which was more than promised later. The mage told me I'd be contacted in a week. A group of her associates would pay us to use the hideout to kill some captain, after which I'd make the switch. She told me to keep this a secret from the mages, which made me pause, but the details didn't matter much to me. All I wanted to know was the number on the ledger. It was enough. Months later, and the deal has turned rotten. The mages underestimated their own magic, and we agreed. Now we're all paying the price for our stupidity. Some tried to fight their way out, but the bastard won't die. I'm beginning to think he can't. On top of that, every man that he's felled has risen to fight beside him, making him that much harder to kill. I guess I have no one to blame but myself. I should have trusted my gut from the start. Mage jobs always have a bad stink on them, but this one smelled especially foul. But I wanted that gold so bad I convinced myself and the men it was moon sugar. The funny thing is, I don't even have bloodthirst anymore. I lost it at the pits in Faldar's Tooth, thinking I could just kill the mages and Gartharian once I got my hands on the other one. But when the spell went bad, the guild sealed the captain in these chambers, and us along with him. Now all I have left is a festering wound, an empty stomach, and the mage's coin to show for it. Chances are the coin is probably the only thing that will ever make it out of here. But oh, could it tell you a story, because this coin has bought a lot of lives, it's sold a lot of dreams, and spilled a lot of blood. I know now the coin is cursed, yet for some reason I can't let it go. Investigate Faldar's Tooth. And what, this coin? Just looked like a gold coin to me. So I'm assuming that's another Creation Club quest that it's leading us to. That would make sense, right? You know, it leads you to, you know, each Creation Club quest leads you to another one, and there's some more doors over here. I see it. Oh my god, is that another journal on the floor? I mean, I guess they kind of, you know, because it's kind of a mod, it's not really written into, you know, there's no voice acting, and so, I mean, you can get people to voice act your mods, I guess, but it's easier just to write journals, tell the story, instead of getting them to, you know, voice act. Salonius's journal, volume 2, I see. And Guildmage's scribble. Oh my god, there are so many journals. First of Evening Star, 4th era, 130. We have secured a location that will serve us well. An old, partially abandoned smuggler's hideout in Riften. One of the council members, Seychelle Gatharian, had done prior business with the inhabitants and pointed us in their direction. It was a prudent choice, as these small band of unsavory entrepreneurs seem more than happy to assist us with our venture, for they have a love of gold above all else. With this much aid, building our trap should be accomplished reasonably quickly. Once this is done, we will bring her remains to us and draw our spider out. It is done. Now all we can do is wait. When he arrives, we will incapacitate him with our magic and separate him from his blade. We will then channel his life force and mana into our constructed device, which will use his own energy to shield the weapon from him. In essence, he will become bound to it, for whilst he lives, the shield will hold. Hopefully this plan will work, and we can avoid bloodshed, for given what we now know of him, we do not wish his death. Perhaps there is even hope that without his blade we can rehabilitate him, for despite his crimes, I do pity the poor soul. So I'm not sure who this is kind of insinuating. I'm not sure if this, man who, obviously the guy we're trying to kill 3 times, who had the sword originally, I'm not sure who they're trying to suggest that he is. It kind of sounds like they're suggesting he was the player character from Oblivion, but I don't think so. But I'm also not entirely sure. Perhaps we'll find out more. But yeah, there's so many characters in this already. And we also have that smuggler's note to read. Which one was it? Torn smuggler's note. No, I didn't want to drop it. I wanted to read it. Wait, no, we already read that one. Which one was it? There's so many notes. Look at how many notes we've got just from this one dungeon. Which one was it? Oh, Old Smuggler's Note? Was that it? No, Guild Mage's Scribble, that was it. We are doomed. There is no hope. Okay. All caps. Interesting. I mean, that's true. So yeah, so basically the mages and the smugglers were working together. Is there more like parkour we can do down here? Maybe. Yeah, the guild mages, I assume from the Mages Guild in Cyrodiil, I assume, which is now dissolved as far as I understand. I guess they were working together because one of the smugglers made a deal, that Beric guy, that he was going to swap out the sword, which I believe is Dusk Fang, for... Who the hell is down here? I can hear a skeleton. I can hear you. Where? Ah, there he is. Cursed smuggler. Oh. Oh wow, you died quickly. Interesting. Ah, yes. Got another one. So yeah, the smuggler guy was going to swap the sword out after, the mages, trapped him or whatever. But we're not sure exactly who this guy is. It said that, he was once a great hero. So, which is what is kind of making me think that, maybe it's related to the player character in Oblivion. Because that's often, when they say things like that in video games, oh, I once knew a great hero or a kind stranger returned this to me. They're usually talking about you, the player character. Which is what is making me think that. But I don't think the timelines add up because it's 4th era 130 something, right? And Oblivion took place at the very end of the 3rd era, which would mean that not all of the races that you play can live that long, I don't think. So I'm not sure if that actually works. Guild Mage's Warning. So many books. I warned them to be cautious. No matter how perfect the incantation, magic is the husband of chaos. We let our guard down, and this abomination is a result of our hubris. And to make matters worse, he is divided into 3. Divines help us all. So yeah, that's what we already know. He's divided into 3. Yeah, so I'm not sure exactly who this big bad guy that has been divided into 3 is. And I don't think there's anything under the water, is there? No, we can't really go under here. Okay, cool. Let's just stand up and get out of here. This is taking way long. I thought these quests were going to be short and quick, honestly, because they're kind of mods, and that's usually how mods are. But no, these are much longer. And if this actually is Dusk Fang Dawnfang, which I think it is, it obviously looks a little bit different, less pixelated than it does in Oblivion. Oh, look at that! It's blue now. So it was clear, and then it was green, and now it. Oh, I see. So look, that one's red. That one's green, and that one's blue, and it's like the health, stamina, magicka thing. I'm not really sure what the health, stamina, magicka has to do with anything, but yeah, now it's blue, because we need to go to blue. That's interesting. Nice little detail. Yeah, so I'm not... Man, look, these rooms are all so cool as well. So we've got a skeleton now, rather than... Oh, wait, no, that's a coffin, I see. I thought it was pointing at the skeleton, but I think it's pointing at the coffin. I'm pretty sure all of these guys are probably going to rise. I mean... Buddy. You are fooling no one. Do you understand me? No one. Oh, right. Oh, right. Okay, so we've got Salonius' Journal Volume 1. It's kind of weird because we're reading them in, like, backwards. You know, we've been getting the journals in the wrong order. Look at this guy. You're fooling absolutely no one, but there's Lavender and Touch Tomb of Guardian's Wife. Okay, well, let's read the journal first before we go touching any tombs. A guild has been commissioned to capture and restrain a renegade Blades captain. Well, there we go, that's the answer. Many tall tales have been spoken of his cruelty and malice, some even claiming he is part serpent. In addition to bearing the arms of his former employers, it is said that he wields an Akaviri weapon of dark magic. The combination makes him quite formidable. Thankfully, the guild has great experience in dealing with such things, and we will win the day. We encountered our foe, but all did not go as planned, and he escaped us. He was more powerful than we had imagined, and many lives were lost as a result of our misjudgment. However, I am now convinced that his dreaded blade is the source of his power, as I have witnessed firsthand the dark magic it yields, for the blade drinks both life force and mana from any that befall it. We must think of a way to separate our foe from the source of his power. We have devised a means to separate our foe from his blade, and we must now set a trap and lure him to us. I am certain that it will work, but to be sure, I must think of an incentive to draw him to us. I think it would be prudent to research this former captain in more depth. Upon reading what I have regarding our captain, my heart almost feels pity for him. It would seem that his madness and malice stem from the loss of his wife. The records reveal that it was after this tragic event that the darkness of the soul overcame him. However, pity will not save lives. He must be stopped in all event. Therefore, I have decided to acquire the remains of his loved one in the hope that this will draw him to us. Okay. Well, let's just do it, shall we? First smugglers. Yeah, what a surprise. These guys got up. Oh, yeah. That might be the thumbnail. That was super cool. Oh boy. Look at that. All those doors just opened. Oh, do you have something to say? Because I would love to hear what you have to say, bud. I really would. Oh man, loads of skeletons. Okay, he's quite powerful. So let's get rid of these stupid skeletons first. We'll cut smugglers, sorry. Look at all of this. Look, they're just like rising from the water. And who? Excuse me. Who is this? Who? Okay. This man is powerful. Let's use some healing potions. Yeah, because we got this guy, but then also the guy over there. So I guess, I don't know who this one is. Why is he in like two places at once? Because we already killed the other guy, didn't we? Okay, get out of sneak, woman. Get out of sneak. Who the hell is this? Oh, I can't even touch him. Your attack has no effect. Look, get out of the way. Shoot the skeletons. I have bigger thing. Okay, wow, this man is powerful. Can we... Oh, wow, brilliant. You've stolen my shout. That's brilliant. And I also can't even back up that way because this man is blocking me. Brilliant. I absolutely hate it when it steals my shout. It's so annoying. Because now it's acting like it's on cooldown, even though it's not. And these skeletons are really messing up and getting in the way. Man, when they like stun you like that, it's so annoying. You just like... Excuse me? I literally can't shout. What, like... Oh my god, this man is fast. Like, it literally won't let me shout. What the hell is going on? Like, I am pressing Z and it will not let me shout. And also these daggers are bad. Right, let's kill this moron and get out of the way. Why won't it let me shout? Is that some sort of like shtick of this quest? I literally just can't shout. Because it's very, very annoying. I would like to be able to shout. That's like kind of one of the main features of the game. There we go. Thank you. God, that was super annoying. But yeah, now we can hit this guy while he's down a little bit. Stop blocking. We talked about this before. Thank you. Okay, now what? Oh, what? Oh, wow, okay. Oh, yeah, so I guess we've got to kill all three of them. But, like, we already killed them. Didn't we? We already killed the other two guys. And this one's draining our life. Which is one of the features of Dusk, Fang, and Dawn Fang. I don't remember exactly which one. But it is a thing. What the hell are you doing up there? Can you... Oh my god, really? Well, if you're going to stand over there, then I'm going to take the time to heal. You wanna come up here? Yeah, thank you. Let's stop acting like a fool. Oh, now you're hitting me with sparks as well. That's super not cool. If you're gonna do that, I'm gonna shout you. Oh wow, oh my god, where the hell did my health just go? Man, this guy is actually really powerful, but to be fair, our weapons really aren't all that powerful, and also his health bar keeps disappearing. No, don't you dare heal. Weapon recharge. Yeah, okay, I know how to recharge my weapon. I played this game like 500 hours. Well, you're just gonna stand there and take it now? Okay, so yeah, I guess, is there gonna be another one? So, I don't know what the first guy was doing. But that one was obviously draining our life. Oh wow, okay, so now we got to kill this guy as well. I'm like super confused. We're having to use so many potions. Yeah, I was honestly oh, excuse me. This man can shout. I mean, I guess it makes sense because he's a blade. So yeah, I guess he could be like, you know, knowledgeable about the way of the voice. Yeah, I guess that makes sense actually. Yeah, I just never really thought about that, because obviously you deal with the blades in... Whoa! Excuse me? Laurent Bouchard, so now he's like a living person? What the hell is going on, man? We're having to, you know, we had to kill like his 3 versions, and now this man is so fast as well. And now he's alive as well, so... Well, who did we kill in the other 2 rooms then? I'm so confused. Like, were they just... Why did we bother killing him in the other 2 rooms? So I guess we killed the other 2, which then meant he could... Oh, yeah! He could, like, you know, fully form in here. So we had to kill his 2 ghostly versions, and then he, like, manifested physically again, I guess. Ah, look at that! Letter from home. And look, he's got all the blade stuff! That's super cool, which you can get in the main quest as well. Yeah, that's interesting. Should we take it? It is worth quite a lot, and we do want money. So I'll take the stuff that's worth something, but I'll leave the other thing. What if I touch this again? Nothing? You okay with me touching it now? Okay. Yeah, Laurent Bouchard. So yeah, I guess he was a blade. And yeah, I guess it does make sense that the blades can shout. There you go. I'll put you over your dead wife's coffin. I can't search that smuggler, apparently. Don't know why this guy has lavender, but I will take it. And yeah, let's get the hell out of here. That fight was so confusing. It reminds me of one of the fights when you try and get the Golda amulet. Kind of reminds me of that one. But yeah, so I guess we had to kill him in the other 2 places in order to get him to fully manifest in here. We had to kill his other, you know, versions, and then he manifested physically. So I guess that was what was going on. There was just so much going on. And yeah, we really need to get some weapon upgrades. But I wanted to do this one particularly because I knew it was kind of... Hang on, let me get the sentiment out. I knew it was going to be in the rat way, and I didn't want to enter the rat way and miss the beginning bit. But I am going to kind of go away and do the Thieves Guild now. But yeah, anyway, it looks like we've got these 2. Oh, I see. So the woman was his wife. The woman who was like leading us in here. I see. That was the ghost, and that was... I see. And yes, indeed, we have Dawn Fang. Dawn Fang added. So let's have a look at that, because if this is really Dawn Fang, it was super powerful in Oblivion. We used that a lot. Dawn Fang. In daytime, deals 7 points of fire damage. At night, deals 7 points of frost damage. After killing 12 creatures, absorbs 5 points of health or magicka. Yeah, so 0 creatures. Yeah, which is exactly what it does in Oblivion as well. And it then, like, it upgrades to... So if you kill 12 creatures in one 12-hour period, so it's like 1 creature for each hour sort of thing, then the next time it transforms, it'll then turn into Dawn Fang or Dusk Fang Superior, and it will then absorb either health or magicka, depending on whether it's night or day. So yeah, it's super cool. It does 16 damage. I'm not sure how good it is in this game, really, because, I mean, it's really powerful in Oblivion, but, I mean, like, if you looked at those stats in Oblivion would be amazing, because, like, 16 damage in Oblivion is, like, really high for a sword, but in Skyrim, it's actually really low, so I'm not really sure how this holds up in Skyrim compared to Oblivion, but it is super cool, and we will probably use it. Why am I walking slowly all of a sudden? I do not know. But yeah, there we go. I think that is it. While we're here, do we have anything to disenchant? This episode is getting very long, I am aware. But you know, we talked a lot at the beginning, so, you know. Oh, we can disenchant with our Rings of Minor Archery, and also our Iron Dagger of Souls. So yeah, I think we'll kind of go a little bit over time to make up for all of the chit-chat at the beginning. While we're here, can we enchant our Orcish bow? We could do... is frost damage or shock damage better? Probably frost, right? I usually do fire, but we don't have anything with fire. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. Obviously, it's pretty crap because we haven't got any perks or anything, but it'll do for now. And I really want to get her some new armor because it's cool. Like, the Dark Brotherhood set is really cool. I just don't really think it suits a Khajiit. Also, can you, like, there totally is not a hole for her tail there. Like, at all. It's, you can totally tell it's just clipping through, which is interesting. But yeah, I don't know, I don't think the reds suit the Khajiit, because she's kind of like a chocolate brown cat, because I thought that was cool. She's got like yellow eyes, which is also cool, and I went with like the cat eyes and everything. But yeah, I don't know, I just don't think it suits her that much. The hood is cool, but I don't know, I would like to get some other armor. But yeah, I would like to also try out our cool fancy sword, so I'm going to re-favorite that bow, and no, not blade sword. We're not really going to be using sword. Look at that! Oh look, we've still got the dagger. Yeah. Yeah, I really want to just find someone to kill so we can try out this sword. I want to see how good it is. Is there anything? Yeah, this is the way we came out. So yeah, let's... Oh, I'll take this hanging moss, thank you. Let's head back out into that way and just find something to kill really quickly. Yeah, we need to get the key for that. We'll do that at the beginning of the next episode, probably. But for now, I just want someone to kill. Please and thank you. I don't know why I closed that door behind me. See, I always look at this and I think, why did they not make this unique? You know? Like, it's in such a prominent place and it's so cool looking and it's literally just an iron battle axe. But never mind. And was this the other thing that we found? Yeah, Shadowfoot Sanctum. So that's another Creation Club thing that I'm really excited to get into. But is there... Yes, here we go. Hi. A lowlife. Okay, so it's obviously, it swings fairly quickly, and it seems to do alright damage, definitely better than our dagger. Obviously we haven't got any one-handed hurts. Yeah, I'm not sure really how good it is. Obviously this person is exactly a great example, because obviously she's not exactly the beefiest of people, but you know, we'll probably try it out a bit. It's not very, wow, you want to just close your legs there, honey? It's not very PG, not with this channel is PG anyway. We've got a pickpocket here. Ah, skeever cage key, I see. And pickpocket's journal. Should we just do this now? Yeah, you know what, let's just do this now. We talked a lot at the beginning, so to make up for that we will... That drops the bridge, by the way, to go back to the beginning if you didn't know. And that goes down to the Ragged Flagon. Yeah, why don't we go and unlock the skeever cage and just do this now, but we also need to read that journal. And yeah, we'll use Dusk Fang for a little bit just to test it out, but it won't be our end game weapon, I don't think. So where is that note? Pickpocket's journal. I ain't been having no luck at lifting gold off them rich merchants in the market, and those Thieves Guild swits don't want me. Said I'm too clumsy. I'm running out of food and skooma. May need to start killing some of the skeevers down here for meat. One of the skooma dealers at the docks told me he knew a guy from Morrowind who trained a Nyx hound to distract his marks. Helped him steal a heaping pile of gold, he said. Don't know if I believe a word of it, but what else am I going to do? Might as well give it a try. Too bad there ain't any Nyx hounds around here. Plenty of skeevers, though. I'm going to need to catch some. Anyway, for food, might as well have a go at training one first. Interesting, so he was trying to train this guy, but we now have the key. So, are you going to attack me? Scritch! Oh my god, it's called Scritch. Oh, that's so adorable. You got dog meat. Can we, like, talk to it? Well, I need you to carry something? What, so it's like a companion? Oh my god, you can actually make it carry stuff. So, that's so... Wait for me in the city? Ah, look at that. But the thing is, I don't have, like, a house, so... I don't want to... I don't know, I don't want to, like, I don't... Because, like, it's cute, and I want to keep Scritch, but I don't have anywhere to put him. We'll just say come with me for now. Oh, that's so adorable. I wish you could pet the animals so much. Come on, Scritch. Oh, I really hope they can't die because I'm gonna be so sad if they can die. But yeah, there we go. We got Scritch. I might like go to Whiterun and buy that house just so we can leave Scritch there. Because I think yeah, we have enough gold for that. And then I'll probably build my own house at some point and I'll move him there eventually. But for now, I just need to put him somewhere. He's kind of a little bit ugly, but we love him none the same. Scritch. That's such a cute name. But yeah, anyway, we're going to leave this episode here. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I am really looking forward to doing this series, especially with Kaji here. Very cool character. We definitely need some upgrades, but oh man, look at Dawn Fang in our sheath there. Super cool. And it does actually look like that in Oblivion as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like it if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next episode.